I was wrong. I was not bullish enough on XRP. In today's video, we are going to be discussing $100 XRP, why I was wrong, and I'm going to be telling you exactly what I'm changing with my take profit strategy. I'm going to be sharing that all in today's video. And also we're going to be looking at the SEC versus Ripple. Is that coming to an end, and what you can do to make sure it does come to an end. We have launched a petition. The link is in the description. And we're going to be discussing that and why we have taken action, why we've taken it into our own hands. So please do stick around. This is going to be a very important video. There is going to be no lies like other YouTubers. There's not going to be any fake news. There's not going to be any pumping or dumping. I'm going to give you my true thoughts live in this video. This is made during a live show. If you're watching it later on, you're watching it as a video. But this is made unedited, unlike any other YouTuber. So thank you all for tuning in. The most important thing to say before getting into this video is nothing I say is financial advice. Please do not follow anything I say or do. My take profit strategy shouldn't be the same as yours. I'm just sharing with you exactly what I'm doing with my money, coming live and telling you why I think I was wrong to be not as bullish as I think I should be. So I'm going to be sharing all of that with you. Everything I say is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please do not follow what I say. What's right for me is probably not right for you. So let's get straight into it. We are looking at a possibility of a $100 XRP. Martyn did do a video about how it is possible to get to $100 XRP, and looking at how the market is reacting right now, how the rest of the altcoins are down, how we haven't had a major alt season, and XRP is basically at all-time highs, holding $2.50, holding that $2 level. I can see XRP outperforming the altcoins. So I'm going to get into that. $100, what we're looking for $100 is there's a set of things that need to occur. I'm going to say straight off the bat, I'm not saying $100 can happen tomorrow, this month, this year. I do see it within the next 4 years. Is it going to happen? I'm not sure. Am I willing to bet on it? Yes, I am. Risk to reward, in my personal opinion, the reward is about a 50x, 40x, and the risk it is quite high. But for a 50x investment, I don't think it's as high as other opportunities out there. I was first to Tesla. I bought Tesla at $10. I do like seeing new technologies grow. We got Rocket Lab at $3. We got Palantir at $10. So I do have an eye for new technologies, and I have been quite bullish on new technologies. And XRP is one of those technologies that I am very bullish on. Again, what's right for me is probably not right for you. The path to $100. There's a few things that need to occur, and some of them are falling into place right now. We do have Donald Trump. Firstly, the administration has already said they're pro-crypto. They're coming out with a digital asset stockpile. It's not the Bitcoin stockpile, the Bitcoin maximalists. I'm very unhappy about that. That's called the digital asset one. And in that, it does look likely that XRP will be part of it. Brad Garlinghouse has met the president. We know XRP is the third largest cryptocurrency, so it will be weird for it not to be part of that. So we are expecting that. That is a bullish sign. That needs to occur. We've had Donald Trump. This is Brad Garlinghouse has reposted this. Donald Trump posted 2 articles about Ripple on Truth Social back-to-back. So he's been posting about the Trump effect. He's been posting Donald Trump. This is his post on Truth Social. Donald Trump effect bumps Ripple Labs US, deals XRP gain. So he knows about XRP. He knows about Brad Garlinghouse. They've met. So he might endorse XRP or mention it, or behind the scenes might be talking about XRP being part of the reserve. We've got ETF news. Again, the major one will be the US one, but we've got Brazil launching a spot ETF for XRP. What needs to happen next is the US ETF for XRP. That will be massive. I do see that happening this year. That will bring a lot of liquidity in. We've seen what it does for gold. We saw what it did for Bitcoin, and I think it'll be a similar situation for XRP as long as it happens during a bear market. If this happens during a recession, just like we saw the SEC case come to an end last year, and that was great news. Bitcoin was in a bear market, the broader market was in a bear market, and unfortunately it was just one day where the price of XRP doubled, and that was the end of that. So we need all of this to happen when the hype is there, when Bitcoin is gaining, so we'll discuss that more later. So yes, we need the ETF news to come out. And then finally, something that we can actually be part of is the SEC needs to come to a settlement. The SEC case needs to come to an end. Here's Brad Garlinghouse saying this is Coinbase versus the SEC has basically come to an end now. And in reaction, Brad Garlinghouse says, sufficient is to say, as I know there's been a lot of impatient people, including me, the SEC demonstrates a clear interest in moving on quickly from the failed regulation enforcement policies of the last administration. So what can we do to help get this in front of the eyes of the SEC, show them that the crypto community, the XRP army, wants change and it's affecting us? We've got this petition. Started this petition. We're trying to get to the next goal of 1,000. So please do. This is going to be in the description. It is in the live chat. Please do go and sign the petition. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right link. I'll put the link in the description. It's already in the description. That is, it takes maybe 30 seconds. First name, last name, email. Make sure you confirm your email when the email comes through. There's a confirmation email. You can show your support. You can put a video. You can comment. But the most important thing is to do sign the petition. What is the petition? We're demanding the SEC drop the unjust lawsuit against Ripple. You can read the petition. Our goals are: we urge the SEC drop the case against Ripple Labs immediately, collaborate with industry stakeholders to establish clear, fair, and consistent guidelines that support the growth of the cryptocurrency sector in the United States, focus on protecting investors through transparent regulation rather than litigation warfare. Remember, the way they've been regulating the industry is through enforcement. They're not coming out and giving us clear rules. That's been the problem all along. They don't care about I'm showing you the XRP price and the $100 target in a second. If you are enjoying the video so far, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. That helps a lot as well, so we can spread the message. The SEC are really it's ridiculous what they're doing. They're stifling innovation in the US. They're not targeting crypto scams. There's been meme coin scams. There's been big exchange scams, FTX, all those sorts of things that are really affecting investors. They're not going after them, and they're going after a perfectly legitimate company who's been trying to follow the laws. And they're still, on the last day, Gary Gensler came out, dropped the appeal. And that's why we need to sign the petition. So the new administration, with the new people in the SEC, hopefully they have a change of heart. Hopefully they hear the voices of the holders and they change it. They drop the appeal, just like they've dropped the case against Coinbase. I do think that is the next thing that needs to happen for the $100 XRP. That's what needs to happen before the ETF. In my opinion, that will be dropped before the ETF, and we can help. That's something we can do. Remember, there's been all that. If Ethereum got a free pass, not a security back in the Bill Hinman day. Now we've got XRP, who they're going after. So there's a double standard going on. It's harming US innovation, and they're wasting taxpayers' money. So that's what the petition is about. Please do consider signing that. What do we have next? This is to support the petition. If you do want to support the petition, we do have the official MartynLucasShop.com. It's called MartynLucasShop.com, where what you can find there is we've got XRP merch. We pay for the licensing of the logo. We've got limited edition mugs. What that's going to do is help. The profits are going to help for us to advertise this petition, for us to spread the word, and they are limited, so you can look back on this mug one day and say you were part of the solution. So please do check that out. It supports the petition, and you're supporting the show as well. But looking at the price of XRP, onto the chart of XRP, how do I see this $100 XRP coming around? What have I changed in my take profit strategy, and why I was wrong? So what's my new take profit strategy? My new take profit strategy is I'm just going to be a bit more bullish. I'm not waiting for $100 XRP because I think we'll have a bear market before we get there. But what I'm looking at is potentially, my strategy has always been very, very clear. We've been here during the bear markets every single week. I was streaming about XRP, streaming about the crypto market. XRP has always been my favorite. That's why I came on the show 2.5 years ago, talking about XRP, started my own show about a year and a half ago. Always covering XRP on its ups and its downs, from 30 cents to from 30 cents all the way to the case being won by Ripple at 92 cents, all the way back down to 40 cents. Continuously accumulating between 30 and 40 cents. Every time it dropped below 40 cents, we were looking at it every Sunday. That's our buy zone. That's our accumulation range. That's why my strategy might be different to yours, because you might not have bought as low as I did. You might have bought lower than I did. You might have bought higher than I did. So your strategy should be different. Do your own research. Don't just follow my strategy. I might be completely wrong. My risk tolerance is very high. What happened? The price exploded in November. We were looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart every single week. We've been live looking at these and seeing the best way to protect ourselves with risk, and when to go risk on, when to be risk off, and showing you my love of charts and why they're great. Bitcoin dominance chart was topping out at 60% here. That's when I bought more XRP. You can go on my Twitter and see those tweets. We bought here in a month. It's sort of 3x'd. We had targets over here, green lines here. What do the green lines mean? We will go on to the future. I just want to show you my thinking in the past and what's changed in my strategy. These green lines here was my first take profit level. This was the area around $3 where I came out and I said there's going to be a 50% correction. In my opinion, the risk is a bit higher. I want to take my initial investment out. I sold around $3. 15% of my position, took my initial out, bought back at $2 because I saw the support there, came live, told you exactly what I'm doing, 4 or 5 trades over there. Then these three horizontal green lines, they're not just random lines. There's 786 from the all-time high, 1618 from the 2021 high, and the all-time high were the three take profit levels for me. Not my full take profit, but taking my initial investment out. So that all stayed the same. In fact, I took my initial investment out, plus with all those trades I did in between, I actually increased my position. So what's next? I do think XRP will break out from the all-time high, and then we go on to these red lines. These red lines, for me, what do they mean? They meant my take profit zones, my proper take profit zones, where I probably wouldn't be buying back. Over the last few months, I've been saying between $4 and $5 is where I'm going to take the majority of my position out. Luckily, I'm in a place where if I lose all the money I've invested in XRP, it won't affect me too much. And if I lose, and if I have to, what's more likely the case is maybe XRP goes into a bear market, and then I will have to wait 4 years to reach these prices again, which again, I don't mind. So those two options for me, I'm prepared for XRP to drop 80%. I'm prepared for XRP to drop 100%. They're not the likely scenarios, but I'm prepared for that. But my take profit strategy was $4.70 to $5.30. Over 50% of my profits would be taken. That's where things are changing. I don't think I was bullish enough. I think I was wrong. The way that the altcoins are down 80%, altcoin season hasn't even come. Bitcoin hasn't even really broken 100,000. It hasn't gone on to its next leg up to 150, 170,000. I am expecting a $200,000 Bitcoin, $180,000 Bitcoin. I am expecting that. That money will flow into the altcoin market. And that's when we'll get the alt season. And XRP is in a position to really, really benefit from the altcoin season. $2 has always been a very key support. Remember that 50% correction we called, not because I was bearish on XRP, but because I wanted to be truthful. 50% correction occurred, $2 range was hit, and that was a buying opportunity. But now I do think XRP's price will break out to the upside. I think that will happen this year. I think Bitcoin's price will go to 180,000. I think XRP ETF will come out this year. I think the case will be dropped this year. I do think over time it will take Swift's market cap, market share, and start growing on that side of things. That's when we get the $100 XRP. But in this cycle, what I want to see is the ETF, the SEC case being dropped, and Bitcoin moving higher. Remember, Bitcoin is key. If that all occurs, I think we'll blast past $5. Altcoins right now are down 80%. Altcoin season hasn't come around yet. XRP has been holding much better than most altcoins. When that altcoin season comes around, XRP is in a better position than the rest of the crypto market, and that's why I think it will blast past $5. I will take some profits, maybe 10, 20%, but I'll be waiting and taking my profits a little bit higher. So what I'm going to be doing, my figures are not final, but what I'm going to be saying is no longer 50% of my position will be out between $4.60 and $5.30. I'll be taking 10% out at $4.70, 20% out at $5.30, 10% out at $6.30, 10% out at $3.40, $7.40. These are all Fibonacci levels. Another 10% out at $8.50. So in total, I've taken out 30, 40, 50, 60%, and then I will be waiting for $10. Another 20 to 30% of my position, I'll be waiting for maybe $11. The psychological level was probably a little bit lower at $10. And at that point, I'll be taking out most of my XRP position around $10. I'm not waiting for $100. I think there'll be a pullback before we get to $100 XRP. However, on that pullback, on that next on that next bear market, I'll be accumulating XRP for the bull market in 4 years' time, where I do see a potential $100 XRP. I'll always be holding a little bit of XRP, but going from 30 cents to $10, I'll be very happy with that. So I wanted to update you. No longer am I taking my profits at $4. The majority of my profits between $4 and $5. I will be waiting and laddering out my position. By the time we get to $10, most of my position will be taken out. And that's just my strategy. I like to ladder out. I don't wait for a specific price. I look at all these Fibonacci levels. I can't predict the top. I can't predict the bottom. The best thing I can do is look at technical levels, Fibonacci levels that are potential tops, and ladder out at each of those levels. I do have a target for $11, $13, $18. I think we can even go as high as $33 this cycle. I will be holding a little bit, 10%. For these levels, but $100 XRP this cycle, I don't see possible. That will be in 4 years' time. In my opinion, I am more bullish that we'll get to $100 XRP, but what I'm more bullish on is this cycle going a bit higher. If you did enjoy that, please do leave a like, please do subscribe. I'm being honest, I'm coming out with my honest opinions. I'm not going to come on here and tell you there's going to be $100 XRP tomorrow, but I do see a path to $100, and I do see a path to $10 this cycle, much clearer than I did perhaps 1 or 2 months ago, because the data has changed, because XRP is holding up better than the rest of the market. Because XRP is at these levels without even the ETF being announced, without even the SEC case being dropped, without even it being announced that it's in the digital asset stockpile. Bitcoin is under 100,000. Bitcoin hasn't gone on its next leg up. The cryptocurrency market's a little bit boring right now. That's when it's the best time to accumulate, in my opinion. But remember, there is a flip side to this. There is a chance of a recession. There's a chance of a black swan event. There is a chance we go into a bear market, and that's why you need to be prepared for all outcomes. Be prepared to be waiting 4 years. Be prepared for a 50% correction. Be prepared for a $10 XRP. What would you do if there is a correction? Would you be liquidated? You need to be prepared for all these things. There's not one right answer, and my strategy probably won't fit your strategy. I will be answering a few of your questions now, but thank you all for tuning in. If you have just tuned in, the petition, demand the SEC to drop this unjust lawsuit against Ripple. That is something important. Let's see if we've got any new signatures. 702. The link is down in the description. I'll post it in the live chat now. But I want to see your reaction to my updated take profit strategy, etc. And also my thoughts on $100 XRP. Let me see what everyone is reacting. We could hit 70,000 subscribers in this show. Please do hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome if we can hit 70,000 subscribers in this show. I'm going to read all your comments now. Let's scroll up a little bit and work our way down. My strategy is guessing a $24 XRP Q4 of 2025. That is a little bit higher than I'm expecting, but It's all possible. If the FOMO's there, if everyone wants to get involved in XRP, then that can happen. I think XRP has a good possibility of flipping Ethereum as well. XRP $211. No, I'm not going to start saying random numbers. $100 XRP, not this cycle, but next cycle is very, very doable. I'll be heaven if it's $200. My goal would be reached in life. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be expecting it anytime soon. XRP will go to $3.75 when lost to drop. If it goes past that level, that's past all-time highs. That's uncharted territories. So you can go to the next Fibonacci level, $4, $5 very, very quickly. If you take profits and then Trump says no capital gains tax after you take profits, would you still be subject to capital gains tax because you took profit? I'm not a tax advisor. I cannot answer that question. You probably would have to pay your capital gains tax because it wasn't announced at that point. For example, in the UK, in our last budget, they announced there and then on the day capital gains tax is changing, and they increased capital gains tax on the day. So even if you took capital gains on that day before the announcement, you had to pay it. It'll probably be from that point, but I'm not giving any tax advice there. You would probably have to pay it, in my opinion. I have 2,000 XRP. $200 would be nice. Yeah, $200 would be very nice. $100 would be nice. $10 would be amazing as well. Where we are right now is great. $3 XRP, we're at 30 cents 3 or 4 months ago. 40 cents 3 or 4 months ago. I just want to pay off my parents' mortgage. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? But it is a high risk move. It is very, very high risk. I think XRP is going to blow people's minds. I think so too. Could it get to $1,000? Well, that's a story. That yes, it could get to $1,000, but it's not something you want to start looking at now. It will be silly for me to start coming out and saying $1,000 XRP. We need to see how this cycle goes. We need to see how the next cycle goes, and then we can start discussing $1,000 XRP. Can it hit $1,000? If it does replace Swift, then yes, it can. But can it replace Swift fully? Well, that's a story for another day. But that would require a lot, and in my opinion, you just need to take $1,000 out your head for now. It's that's not something you should be looking for, in my opinion. Question: why won't Binance let me buy or sell in the UK? Keep saying I have to convert. Yeah, Binance just doesn't work in the UK. I think it's been banned. I think XCN, ETH, and any other XLM I think is looking brilliant right now. Chart wise, it's looking great. It's a bit, it always lags XRP, and it's really lagging XRP right now. It's holding the bull market support band. It's holding these key moving averages. I am targeting XLM, and when XRP goes on its next move up to hit 80 cents very, very quickly. We've seen XLM move fast before. A 2.5x on XLM. The next time XRP breaks through all-time highs, I think that's what's coming up for XLM. So XLM right now is looking very... It's at a technical level. It's looking good. Do you think we'll get to $10? We might have to go into members only mode, just because we're going to do 5 minutes in members only mode, so all members can get. Your bullishness is suspicious, bro. LJ, can you elaborate on that? What's suspicious about my bullishness? It's quite a strange comment. Please do elaborate on that. We're going to go members only mode, just because we want all members' questions to be answered, and there's a lot of people in the chat right now. So what I'm going to do is for 5 minutes go into members only mode. All members can ask their questions. There we go. If you want to be a member, there's the link. All sorts of perks and benefits. You get access to Discord and the Realism training. You can talk to me on Discord. You've got members only videos, members only live chats, all sorts. About 98% of the 95% of the viewers are live members. I get a bit confused these days because we've got so many new people in. Let's have a look at comments. Can you have a look at silver? Yes, let's have a look at silver. It'll be very, very quick. We'll go through some comments from the members. I have been thinking of doing a members only full on stream to go through a lot of your chart requests as well, because that's what I enjoy doing a lot. Silver is looking good. I mean, gold, it is lagging gold very much, and at some point it should bring back down that ratio. But right now it's above your last technical level, $30. You are looking at $34 next. You break $34, $35, $37, then the real gains begin. So right now you've got higher lows, higher highs. Next target is breaking $34, getting to $35. That seems quite likely to happen, and then we can start breaking key levels and start making new all-time highs for silver. I think that's in the cards. I think that's coming. But right now, technically, you're above key levels, targeting $34 next. Do you think you can do a video on Archer, please? Earnings Thursday PM. Thank you. Cool, Vaz. We can maybe do one off air, because I don't know if... yeah, we can do one, Vaz. I'll do it at the end of the show. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for always supporting the Sunday shows. We will do a Archer video. SEI chart. SEI chart. SEI chart. You are a very new member. Welcome to the membership. Did you get gifted a membership? Did you become a member? SEI. I do want to focus on members that have been a member for over a month, because I know we've got a lot of gifted memberships and we're very, very busy today, but I'll have a quick look for you. As soon as you really get that 1 month badge, you are a proper member, because there is a lot of gifting memberships and we never... a lot of people drop their membership after they've got it gifted. They don't, so we have to really focus on those people that are paying customers. You might have bought your membership, but you might also have been gifted a membership. You'll still get access to all the members only videos, members only live streams, but in terms of your full perks will be unlocked when you get your 1 month badge. You'll get added to Discord. You'll get full time and attention. But right now, looking at your chart, SEI USD. Support's at 21 cents, resistance is at 38 cents. In a bull market, I don't know much about this token, but there's 2 targets I look at every bull market: 786, 94 cents, 1618, $1.73. That's where I put my limit orders to sell if I did think this will go through the altcoin season hype. So if Binance is banned in the UK, how do I cash out? I don't take my word for it, but I don't use Binance, because I remember having problems with it, and then I saw stuff about Binance being banned. So you can cash out, that's fine. You can just send it somewhere else, or send your crypto somewhere else. I don't think you'll be stuck in there, but I don't think it works properly in the UK. Long of time span, you mean this cycle for 10? Yeah, this cycle, this year, $10. What about the H bar is good? I prefer XRP, but I'm investing in H bar as well. Purchase the membership. Ben Watson, welcome to the channel. You can see everyone's got different badges. Welcome to the membership, Ben Watson. The other day we did announce, if you don't have a 1 month badge, we can't add you to Discord. But if you're already added to Discord, congratulations. If anyone's a new member and wants to be added to Discord, wait for your 1 month badge, and then you'll get the full perks and benefits. I think I just missed a few questions. Aptos chart, Ben Watson. I've already done you a chart, so we need to get through all these comments. If XRP Aptos chart, Ben Watson. I'm trying to think if I know who Ben Watson is. If you were to shoot up to $10 unexpected, would you change your strategy? I might do. I would have to see. You have to. It's a fine line between changing your strategy for the fun of it, and the emotional side to it. I always say have a strategy, stick to it. But there's also new data, new analysis, and and never being too stuck on a plan. So there's a fine line between changing your plan because you're emotional and changing your plan because you're taking in new information, and that's the line you don't want to cross. You don't want to. It's safer to be on the side of sticking to your original plan than it is to emotionally change your plan. But right now, XRP's price is going sideways. Nothing too extreme has been happening of lately, so I'm happy to change my strategy. However, if XRP's price suddenly shot up to $10, everyone would be emotional. Even me, I would get emotional in my trading strategy, and I wouldn't want to change my strategy straight after a massive move to the upside. So if it hits $10 in the next 5 days, or in a month, we're at $10, and we've gone there suddenly, I would probably stick to my take profit strategy, take 10%, $4.10, 10% at $5.20, and by the time we get to $10, I've probably taken most of my profits, and I'll be happy with that, to be honest. Predictions on Suri, not too many. I don't own it. I don't have an opinion. I have a customer on XLM at 30 cents. Would you think buying at market price would be okay? What is your buy point? Again, I'm not going to give you specific information on where I think you should buy, because that is, you make a trade, that's on you, and you should do your own research, and it depends on your strategy, if you can afford to lose it, how much disposable income you have, all those sorts of things which I can't tell you. But what I like to do is look at the chart, and the chart, what's going on the chart is 30 cents was where we were looking to enter our positions. We got that on that 50% correction day. That was the technical level. The moving averages are crossing. That's the next major level of support that you want to stay above. That's at 31 cents. So, and you've got resistance up ahead. If you're thinking about this long term, then it shouldn't really matter buying it at 30 cents or 33 cents. If you're looking at 64 cents or 88 cents, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So for me, when I see a chart and I'm a little bit off the support, but I see potential upside, I have a pot of money, $100. I put $50 in. If it drops down to here, I'll buy another $20. If it comes down to 20 cents, I'll buy another $30. Because I don't want to miss out for such a small move to the downside. In cryptocurrency terms, a 10% drop is not much, but the upside is sort of unlimited. Not unlimited, but you know what I mean. Everyone's strategy is different. If you can afford to lose the money, if I was looking at XLM right now, I've been buying XLM at 30 cents. I've been buying it at 10 cents. I've been buying it at 9 cents. But I never bought XLM before. To me, because I'm looking at the long term, even if I hold XLM right now, if a bit of money comes my way, I would just buy it. I wouldn't care if it's at 33 cents, 32 cents, or 30 cents. But that could be completely different to you. A 10% drop to you might be massive, or dropping to 20 cents, you might get liquidated in your position, or coming all the way back down to 10 cents might be a nightmare in your situation. In mine, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Obviously, I'd like it to go to the upside. Technically speaking, we are at level of support, but I monitor these charts all the time. I'm there to, if there's a sudden drop, I can look at these charts and see that's resistance, and I will sell out and buy back lower. So what I want to make clear to everyone watching, all 646 people watching, thank you very much for tuning in, but I can't predict the markets. I can't know what your strategy is. I really don't want anyone to listen to me and take trades based on what I'm saying. I'm just here to give you my own thoughts truthfully, cover the news truthfully, try and make a change with a petition truthfully, try and teach you how charts work without trying to hype anything up, and showing you my journey on this. And building a family, helping Martyn build a family. So I really don't want people to listen to me blindly. I want people to learn about charts, apply it to their own strategy. So MSK one day came on the show. He said, "What's your favorite crypto? What would you buy?" I said XRP. I said, "Do your own research, but if I had to choose a cryptocurrency and I wanted to go all in on it, I would choose XRP." He went out and bought XRP. He told me he did his own research. He's come back. He's made $240,000 profit, something like that. Said it live on the show a few times. And I said to him, "You made the money. That has nothing to do with me. You did the research. You made the gain. You put your money on the line. Congratulations. I'm happy it's gone well. But that's not down to me. If you lost the money as well, if you lost your 50 grand investment, that wouldn't be down to me as well. That's your own decision. I'm not even telling you to buy it. I'm just giving you my own opinion. If someone asked me a question, what's your favorite cryptocurrency? What would you go all in on? I'd say XRP. If someone said, would you buy XLM right now? I would say yes, because it matches my risk tolerance. It's at a technical level of support, and I see upside for XLM. Let's go to the next question. Can you have a look at green and gold? Greetland, let's see what this is. Greetland gold. Let's have a look at this. Not sure what it is, but it's a very weird chart. These are very quick analysis because we've got a lot of questions to go through. If anyone wants a full analysis, if you do a $5 minimum, we can do a full chart analysis. But this is a weird chart. You seem to have created a nice level of support around $5.67 level. Always be prepared for that to come down. The moving averages, you're back above them. This could be time for this stock to start moving to the upside. What you're looking at is a few levels. Let's put them in. The 786 you've got there, and then yeah, you're looking to target $10.32 or £10.32, and then $13 are your next targets on this chart. Targets, resistance, whatever you want to say, but right now it's looking like the momentum is shifting to the upside. A very quick look at that. How long a time span do you mean in the cycle? We've talked about it. We're looking at this year. The year after the halvening is normally when the altcoin season occurs. Do you have any recommendations for chart analysis training? I enjoy watching your videos, but I'd like to get what we are doing something very special. I used to be able to talk to everyone in Discord. I used to have my own Discord. I used to try and give you all this information, but thanks to all of you guys for this, the channel's growing at a pace we can't individually keep up. Ed Nevius, poor Ed Nevius, is trying to talk to everyone. Still does a great job there. But what we're doing is we're going to bring out videos, so step by step, like one day talking about horizontal resistance, next day talking about Fibonacci's, next day talking about RSI, and we're going to tag them. I don't have any recommendations because I've looked at thousands of videos, and over 4, 5, 6 years I've learned how to do it myself, and I've applied my own take. My take's very simple compared to others. I think a lot of people overcomplicate it, but watch the space. It's a journey. You don't need to rush the market's going to be around forever. You don't need to rush your training, and it takes a while. But yeah, it's watch the space. We're going to be doing videos. We're going to be putting them out members only, so we can link you to them if we're talking about it in the chat in Discord, for example. But congratulations on your 1-month badge. Looks like you've renewed. George, thanks for becoming part of the family. Ian Smith, he's been a member for at least 6 months. What are your thoughts on coin? Looks like an amazing buy opportunity, especially with the lawsuit drop. Yeah, it did drop on lawsuit drop. It did drop on lawsuit drop news. That makes sense. Coinbase, again, it's one of those things that the trade was at 60 cents. We bought it at $30 or $32. And the target's been hit. But my next technical level for Coinbase would be around $200. You're back below resistance, you're back below support. If I'm DCAing into this over the long term, I'll take the dip, I'd buy a little bit. But I don't need to. I've got my position sorted much lower. When we were covering this, when no one cared about it, when everyone thought it was the bottom, if you remember, I sent a super chat to Martyn to say this is going to be your best stock purchase at $30. It was around $30. Go back and watch the video. Well, Martyn could show you his purchase of Coinbase. That was around $35, $40. And the technical trade was around $60. 3 take profits, the $82, 212, 350. I've got some holdings from back there. I'm not in a rush to buy Coinbase right now, but at a non-technical zone, again, for someone coming in and going, I've never bought Coinbase before, I want to have a position I'm looking forward to 5, 10 years, whatever. Shall I start DCAing in? be my guest, do what you like. It's probably going to be much higher than this in 5 years' time. However, I've already got my position. I've already sorted my position. I'm not going to randomly buy at any point. Unless a large sum of money comes my way, then I'll probably just buy it randomly on a day it's down. But my strategy is I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to buy at technical levels. The next technical level is $210 on Coinbase. It might never get there. But I don't mind because I own some. That's the next technical level. So in theory, it might look like a best buying opportunity, but for me, if for you it might be an amazing buying opportunity, for me it's not. That's how everyone's. Ben Watson purchased a membership. Congratulations to you. I look forward to speaking to you on Discord and hoping you get your 1 month badge soon. Can we look at Flare? Yeah, Flare is something I like the look of. Much more high risk, but the reward is also much higher. Flare, let's look at it here. Flare technical level was 0.018 cents. That's a level where I don't really want to drop. If we drop below there, you're looking at closer to 1 cent, but the level we need to hold is 0.018. I think we will hold it, get back above the moving averages, and then we can start making some more moves to the upside. Again, Flare. It's not looking as bullish as some other charts. It's below its moving averages. It's between two zones, so it's either 0.018 next or 2.5 cents. So I'll be buying more at 0.018. I already have a large position, so I don't need to buy outside of my trading zones. I'll be looking at 0.018 to buy some more Flare. But yeah, Flare, I'm looking at it long term. I'm looking at it when XRP holders take their profits and they see that they've got a bit of a Flare airdrop from back in the day. They will be pumping this. Altcoin season will come out, and in my opinion, Flare could easily go to 5 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, and even 50 cents. So again, Flare long-term crypto this year, I think will perform well if we get the bull market, we get the altcoin season. But right now, there is a little bit more downside in my opinion. I think we can look at Flare. Yes, have a mix of on-chain only and cash off-ramp exchanges. Don't rely on exchange either. Yeah, don't rely on exchange. We saw what happened to Bybit, and everyone's saying now, look, I scatter between exchanges. I have mostly on cold wallets, but there's risks everywhere. Everyone's Bitcoin maximalists will say I'll never buy Bitcoin ETF because they want to hold their own coins. However, I think it's not a bad idea buying a Bitcoin ETF. No one's really going to scam you on the stock market. BlackRock's not going to come out and scam you. So that's one idea. I would happily buy Bitcoin on the stock market. I would also happily buy XRP on the ETF. I'd rather do that than actually have it on an exchange or have it in a cold wallet. So everyone out there in the crypto bro world says not your keys, not your coins. Well, that's sort of true. If you're worried that someone's going to come and confiscate, if you've done something wrong, then someone might come and confiscate your crypto. But for the normal person, it's much easier having it with the rest of your portfolio. I don't care what the crypto bros say. If there's an ETF in the UK, I'll be buying it. Second, on your point of on-chain, off-chain, that's what I do. A little bit on-chain, a little bit off-chain, trading on-chain. On the hot wallets, cold wallets for long-term. With the Bybit situation, one of the biggest crypto heist ever, $1.5 billion worth of ETH gone. Everyone's like, Bybit's handled that very well. We love Bybit. I trust Bybit. We need to be honest for a second. Why would you trust Bybit again? Why would you? You don't want to... I'm sure Bybit are doing well. I think Bybit's I don't hold anything on Bybit, but if I did when there was options trading in the UK, but no longer. But if Bybit, what was my train of thought? If I had anything on Bybit, I would be withdrawing it now and not using the exchange again. They've just undergone a $1.2 billion hack. So a lot of people now have come out and they said they've handled the situation well. They have. they managed to do all their withdrawals. But that's what FTX said before. That's what other exchanges that have gone under have said before as well. So I wouldn't trust them after a $1.2 billion hack. I know you're bullish on Flare. What do you think of Chainlink? Yeah, I think Chainlink's going to be good as well. They're both doing the same thing. It's a big oracles are very, very important. XRP's real world use is fast, low cost payments gives it more growth potential than Bitcoin's. Yeah, I think it's better than Bitcoin. I think it's better than Ethereum. Flare, I like Flare, buy and hold long term, 5 to 10 years. Again, is that the right thing to do? Maybe you get lucky and you go and you look at your crypto wallet and it's gone up 100x, but also that coin might have, it's a developing technology. If you did that in the .com era, you'd come back and maybe one of your tokens have done really well and the rest have died. So developing technologies, it's not as easy as saying but buy and hold long term. If you buy a massive basket of funds, then maybe it is. You make it make sense. Thank you very much. That's what we try and do, make it make sense. We're trying to get to 70,000 subscribers. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. How am I a member? You got gifted a membership. You must have. What is your personal? Will the crypto run start? Any day now. Jenny V, if we're looking at past cycles, we're looking at this year. We're looking at the first. We're looking at any moment now. At any point during this year, we can't tie it down to a day. But we are expecting it this year, the first half this year. The start should occur. I mean, this crypto run has started. I mean, we've gone from 30 cents to $3 on XRP, but the next phase, any day now, any week now, any month now, this year, in my opinion. And if it doesn't happen this year, then something's gone wrong. And be prepared for that scenario. People say prices like $100 aren't realistic due to market cap. $100 XRP, the market cap would be the market cap of Bitcoin, I think. And if Bitcoin doubles, then XRP can get there. I think something like that. So the market cap is fairly realistic in a cycle top. Again, $10 crash 80%, you're back to $2, and then you go again next cycle. So market cap is not a limiting factor for a $10 XRP. It will be a very high market cap, but it's not a outrageous market cap that's non-achievable for the best cryptocurrency probably out there. When in your opinion, if it's a $10 XRP and Bitcoin stays where it is now, then probably not, because XRP is probably not going to flip Bitcoin. But when Bitcoin goes up, doubles, XRP that money can flow into XRP. And I think XRP can flip Ethereum this cycle. Thoughts on Flare? What's your opinion on the price of XRP during the bear market? 80% drop, be prepared for that. So if it only goes to $5, you can expect it to come back down under $1. If it goes to $10, then $2, $1.50 is a possibility. So Andy Rich, member for a month. Congratulations, Andy Rich. What do you think about Japan using XRP? It's bullish. Japan is one of the top countries where banks operate. I mean, it's a finance industry in Japan's big, so that is very bullish news. Andy Rich, I've given you, now you have the 1 month badge. Share your Discord username, I would upgrade you. Anyone with a 1 month badge, you can be upgraded to Discord. Andy Rich, if you give your Discord username, Martyn can upgrade you. XCN, not many thoughts. What a great reserve you guys offer. So appreciated. Thank you, Lee Ramsey, for being a member. Once you get your 1 month badge, you'll get lots more perks and benefits. It's my opinion that the Bitcoin ETF and the massive amount of dilution will make an altcoin season less likely until there are other altcoin ETFs as permitted. Yeah, that's happening this cycle. I think the Bitcoin ETF, again, the money comes in, it flows somewhere. That's how it works. But yeah, I think other ETFs will be approved this year, and XRP might be the next one. Thank you for your answer. Thoughts on CRE? Not much thoughts on CRE. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been a great show, but I do have to leave. We started a bit later. I had something going on, and I am unfortunately running over the normal time. I'm live every Sunday, 9 p.m. UK time. Always have a look at the homepage. I'm sure I'll be going live throughout the week as well. Please do subscribe, ring the bell. We'll go live when there is major news events, or we might do some members only streams. But thank you all for tuning in. It was always a pleasure talking to you all. Let me answer some final questions. XRP is useless and a bubble. Literally no bank is using it. Well, that's a lie because banks are using it. It's not useless. Name me a better cross-border payment solution. And a bubble, we can certainly go into a bubble. Bubbles occur everywhere. So maybe I don't disagree with you on that point. But right now, maybe it is in its bubble phase. But the bubble phase can go on forever. You can't catch a falling knife. You can't time the top either for a cryptocurrency. A quick look at FET, please, for its potential. FET. Let's have a quick look at FET. Don't go anywhere because this is going to take you straight to the extra channel as well, where everyone can talk together. FET USD. On its potential, you're looking at where it can go. In a bull market for FET, you're looking at potential targets of $2, $2.80, and if it makes new highs, you're looking at $5.20. So those, and you are sat at your first level of support. I think Martyn is calling in, so let me get Martyn on the show. Let me go like this. Martyn is calling in, so let me put him full screen and add him here. Martyn, you're live on the show.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Thank you, Sensei, for letting me on your show. Wonderful stuff. Congratulations. Great numbers again today. I just want to let everyone know that we've now got the 24-hour stream running on the extra channel as this event comes to an end. The link's pinned to the top, or it will automatically take you there. It's a 24-hour watch for XRP. So it's showing you different charts on the screen, rolling around like a little automatic thing that rolls around with a constant price and the buy zones and sell zones and certain triggers on the screen as well. So you can watch that. And the purpose of it is it enables members to talk to each other 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and alert each other at certain events. And I'm watching that all the time, other than when I'm sleeping. And even when I wake up, I have a look at it. And I can pop in and talk over the top of it, or do a live stream, or put out a video, whatever. It's a way for everyone to watch together what's going on. Now, in just 2.5 hours time, the markets open pre-market for Monday morning. They open, of course, pre-market on Robinhood. And I'm very, very excited because the market sold off on Friday. And if you look at the forward PE of the S&P 500, it were 21.9 times earnings. Still one of the best value assets you can own. Think of all the growth stocks, 30, 40, 50. I mean, Palantir, 700 times earnings. So the S&P is, in my opinion, sold off unnecessarily due to political movement. The Michigan report is very political. You've got Republicans saying the market is going to boom, and you've got Democrats saying the market's going to crash. It's a very political report that came out on Friday, which crashed the market. And remember, before the next pump is always a crash. It wasn't much of a crash. A couple of percent on the S&P isn't a lot, but it's worth noting. What did I do? I bought 20 more shares of the S&P, and I'll buy another 10 tonight at 7 p.m. if we get a 1.5 drop further. Now, I wasn't going to buy anymore unless it dropped 10%. However, we're too early in the year. If this was in May, June, I wouldn't, because then the market will go sideways. But we're still too early. There's 8 to 9, 10% left in the S&P this year. So using margin at 5% still makes sense for me to accumulate more. And when things pick up, of course, I'll explode and double the rate of not being in margin. So I'm still buying, and I'll be buying even more tonight if we get a 1.5 drop. I'll post it on X. Keep up to date with that. For those of you that didn't see the post earlier today, I am looking at taking away my verification tick on X, just so you know. It didn't. I did it to help people realize which was the real account. I don't think we need to do it anymore because we've got a good support there, and everyone knows really which is the real X account as opposed to scammers. So I'm not looking at renewing my tick. It was done just to verify my account, but I think we're grown enough now for people to know that which is the real one. So there's that. Just a bit of information. Get into the 24-hour stream. Thank you, Sensei. I'll hand it back to you. We're just about to hit 70,000 subscribers. Tomorrow will be a special day. Not only are we watching to see if the market dips further and then rallies again. I'm very bullish, by the way. That's why I'm buying. I wouldn't be buying otherwise. But tomorrow is a members only day. I've got about 10 reviews I want to do tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm going to catch up on all your reviews. You've requested reviews. There'll be special events throughout the day covering different stocks, plus, of course, the earnings as well. Some mega earnings coming up, including NVIDIA. Sensei, back to you.
Thank you very much, Martyn, for that wonderful update on the Sunday show. So thank you very much. We are coming to the end of the show. What were we looking at? The petition. Let me drop the link for the petition. Let's see if we can get everyone to sign up for it now. Let me get the proper link. Yeah, I've got it saved somewhere. Here we go. Is that the link? That is the link. It is posted in the live chat right now. Takes a second. Let's get everyone signing the petition. Let's say where we can get to. Jenny B said, always check your Discord messages as well. Great show, Sensei. Thank you, Jenny B. Put 10K in the S&P 500. Put 10K in the S&P the morning of the crash. Lol. Whoops. Good luck to you, Lucas. What's up, folks? Came in a bit late today. Saab, welcome in. It'll come out as a video. You should watch it back. It was a good one, I think. And you were asking about the take profit strategy as well, so I think you will enjoy it. I will have to get its thoughts on Algo. I think a lot of these tokens will just do well in alt season. So Algorand is one of the better ones. I don't actually own any. I did last cycle, but I would like to maybe buy some Algo. I'm not sure what would be the best strategy. My country has 38.2% capital gains tax. So taking profits, I don't know what's best. Nothing wrong with taking profits, but always speak to your tax accountant as well. If you're paying tax, you've made money. Everyone make sure and at some point you're going to have to pay that tax. Or maybe not. Maybe there's ways to defer it. Maybe you have to speak to your tax accountant. Everyone make sure you sign the petition. Lucas, thank you for reminding me. Here is the petition here. 702 signatures. We're trying to get to 1,000. Let's refresh. Let's see where we're at. 722. The link is in the chat. Please do consider signing that. This is also important. Go on to martynlucasshop.com/XRP. Let me put it in the chat as well. These are limited edition mugs. They are selling out. This is to mark the day that you sign the petition. When you look back on this in a year, you know that you donated to support the petition. We'll get some ads on it. We will push it out. We'll do more content around it. If you support us, and it also supports the show with the other mugs on the website as well. But these are cool mugs to commemorate the petition. But there you go. Let's see, 722 signatures. I think we'll get to 1,000 this week. Thank you for supporting that as well. Don't go anywhere. This will take you to the extra channel. But this is the end of the Sunday show. Great show as always. Thank you very much. Thank you all for signed and contributed, guys. Much respect. Thank you, Lee Ramsey. Thank you all for tuning in. Please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time. I've just realised I had no tickers running throughout that whole show. Oops. Did you like having no tickers? Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Anyway, we'll make sure we have our tickers running next time. Thank you, Joseph Kelly. I know, sir, just the thought it was funny. No emotion tied to it except humour. Lucas, I don't even remember your comment. 10K in the S&P 500. I understand. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.